I got your message. What's the matter? I got your message. What's the matter? I got your message. What's the matter?
So the thing is, are they not letting
I
you
got your message. What's the matter?
nice view from the beach? See,
I got your message. What's the matter?
Morning, everyone. Oh my gosh, it is so glorious. It is so much fun. Yay! I'm so excited to be here. Are you excited to be here? If not, I'm excited for you. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dr. Chitachi Egwu. You heard me earlier. I am a media professor, a filmmaker, media content producer. I'm a journalist and a member of this illustrious chapter, the South Broward Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. And we are welcoming you to our annual 5K. Wow. and it's the 4th annual 5K, the second year that we've done it virtually because South Broward Deltas have it like that. Not only are we Deltas, we are digital Deltas. So I have to welcome all of you today. Thank you so much for being here. It is because of you we're able to make this happen and raise money for all of our wonderful programs. So thank you, and thank you once again. It is a little chilly out here in South Florida if you are joining us in South Florida, but that's the perfect weather to get your exercise on. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the show. Let's do a little introduction and I'll be back. Wasn't that wonderful? You got to see a little taste of what we've done through the years with our 5K. And once again, this is our 4th year. That's quite a milestone in my eyes. So let me say hello to all of you that are watching it, because it's not just the folks in Zoom. We're going to get to them in a moment, but we also have some wonderful people that are watching us on our Facebook Live channels. What's up, Facebook Live land? And also a bunch of people that are watching us on YouTube. That's right. You can participate too if you like, or you don't have to. You could just sit on the couch and watch us do the heavy lifting of the 5K. But before we go on, let us say hello to the Zoom participants. And first of all, let me say thank you not only to the chapter, but Curtis Brooks, who is one half of the team running the bells and whistles of this. Curtis, could we see the people in the Zoom gallery? I am so excited to have our wonderful Zoom people there. Zoom, are you there? I know they are here and they should be here coming soon.
Yes,
so
we are.
Give me a second. All right. So I see that's me.
Good morning.
To see the runners and the walkers and stuff. So let's go ahead and take it out to gallery if we can. And it looks like we're having a little bit of trouble. That's okay. We'll come back and circle back to the Zoom. Bring me back on. All right. There we go. All right. Okay. I see. Here we go. We got some people. Come on, Zoom. Where are you? Where are you? And don't forget that if you're in the Zoom chat, you need to turn on your camera if you want us to see you. Don't forget. So let's go, Perlene, maybe to the second page and see if we can see some participants in the Zoom chat. Because I'm anxious to see you guys. But if not, we will circle back and come back later to the Zoom chat. That's all right. Go ahead. Put me full screen. We'll come back to Zoom in just a moment because we really do want to see all of your wonderful faces. So sorry about that. That is live stream. When things happen live, sometimes tech happens. In fact, that's my new saying. Tech happens. We're going to keep going and let's see if our wonderful president is here. She is. Oh my goodness. I'm happy to introduce our wonderful, illustrious president, the president of the South Broward Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, President Kim Gaines. Kim Gaines, are you here? I see you walking and she's coming to the stage. Hello. This is Sharice Gauze. Can we have President Kim Gaines?
You gotta unmute. Am I on
there
mute?
You are. Hey.
Can you hear me?
And I'm not hearing you. Are
Am
you
I
muted?
on mute? I didn't think I was on mute.
She can.
I think you may be muted, President Gaines, but you can see her lovely face.
Okay. I didn't think I was on mute.
So don't worry about it. We will come back to you.
Okay.
President Gaines, stay right there. Oh, Sharice Gauze. Hey, how are you? That is Sharice Gauze is the assistant chair. We are not hearing you, but that's okay. We will take care of this on the back end. For some reason, we can't hear your audio, but we see your lovely face. That's all that matters. Okay, so just give a wave, and we'll be right back with her. All right, let's keep going, folks. Let me introduce and let's see if we can. We'll come back to our chair, Tramika Wade and Sharice Goss, in just a moment. But let me take a minute to thank everyone who has sponsored this event. That's right, sponsored this event. It is because of these sponsors that we are able to have this great event today. So we'd like to say a big thank you to Memorial Hospital West, a wonderful thank you to Noble South Florida chapter, NOBLE. Also, the Home Value Group Realty is on board with us. We have to say a big thank you for you. ED2RN Tutoring and Consulting. And I'm sure we all need some help with tutoring and consulting these days. So they're there to help you with that. Lavish Smiles. You want to smile lavishly? Lavish Smiles is your place. So thank you so much. And then Pro Performance, that wonderful warm-up that you saw in the beginning, that was done by Pro Performance. So thank you so much to Pro Performance for all of that. And those are our sponsors. We will, thank you so much, sponsors. We'll be coming and visiting you periodically. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you once again, folks. Let me introduce myself in case you're just popping into the Zoom or you're just popping in someplace else. My name is Tachi, Dr. Chitachi Egwu. I am part of this wonderful chapter, the South Broward Alumni chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. And we are on the run. Delta's on the run. Delta's on the move. So we're going to keep going. We have a lot to see and do. Let's see if we can hear our wonderful chair of this committee, Tramika Wade. Tramika, are you there?
Here, how are you? Can you hear me? Hello?
Okay, I see. Okay, I see. For some reason, I can't hear you, but I see that that your sound is coming in loud and clear. So let me know. Give me just a second. Oh, and you're frozen. Okay, now you're unfrozen. Okay, good. For some reason, I'm not hearing you,
So
but the people in Zoom and everybody else can hear you. So that's what matters. So, Tramika, how are you? Tell us a little bit about today. We are so excited. Tell us what's going on.
So there is a group of us out here. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for your support. Group of us out here actually at River Run Park. We're walking. We started walking before the warm up. So we're just getting it in. Good morning. We're getting it in. You know, hopefully everybody else is walking, running, or cycling wherever they are. Tri-county area, out of state. Guys, you know, getting it done for a good cause. March of Dimes and Lupus.
Fantastic, Tramika. And Tramika, where are you? I don't know if you said that, but I didn't hear, or I can't hear you. We're working on the tech end of this, so I know you can hear me. So talk about where you are. Talk about the weather outside. I barely stepped my toe outside because I said this is a little too cold for me. Too cold for my liking. This is Florida. But tell us about it.
It's actually really nice. We're out here. There's a big group of us out here at River Run Park, right off of Miramar Boulevard, in the South Broward area. There's a nice little trail here and it's already marked off, so we're able to get those 3 miles in. The weather's nice. It's nice and cool. You know, everybody has on their workout gear and I'm sweating and trying to breathe at the same time. But it looks great.
That's a hard job.
It's great out here.
Fantastic. Wonderful. And this is our wonderful chair. Look at her sweat, but that's not sweat. That's glisten. That's glow. That is the glow of hard work, Sister Sledge. I want you to keep glowing. And let's check back in with our president, Kim Gaines. Now, because now that I can hear, let's check in. Kim Gaines, where are you, my dear? We'll see you a little bit later, Tramika.
Good morning.
My dear. Hey, good morning. How are you?
I am getting it in this morning.
You are you always get it in. So this is just business as usual for you.
Yes, I try to keep physical and mental health, especially during these times, at the forefront of all that I do. It's very important. Yes.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about what's happening, what you're seeing, how important this is for the South Broward Alumni Chapter.
Sure. I'm here at the River Run Park, and I have several of our race participants who are walking with us this morning. We're social distancing. And
Okay.
this event is very, very important to the South Broward Alumni Chapter. We support two very good causes with the funds that we raise from this event. And would be the Lupus Foundation of South
Right.
Florida, as well as the March of Dimes organization, as well as we support doing programs here in the South Broward community that will help our community be more in tune with their physical and mental health. So this is a very important race this morning.
Fantastic. And
I'm just happy that I can talk and walk.
Please.
I can sing a song too. You know, that's what they say. You're supposed to sing. You're supposed to, Mary J. Blige says she has to get on a treadmill and sing while she's running on the treadmill. That's how you keep your stamina up.
Well,
Yes.
when you have a voice like Mary J. Blige, you can
Yeah,
sing, but some of us should not be singing. and
I'm in that category. But today is a perfect day. If we can get through the walk before the rain, but it's nice. It's a nice breeze, so we're not that hot, and it's beautiful.
And it's perfect with the masks on, I can imagine.
Yeah.
So this is a perfect time. So I'm excited for you all. I see you walking and I see you in all your red. So President Kim Gaines, thank you so much. We'll come back to you in just a moment. I'd like to switch over to Sharice Gauze, if we could. Sharice,
Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody?
Oh, we're all
welcome everyone.
Thank you so much. I see you walking with a mask on out in the park, looking wonderful. I mean, who else manages to look that fly and you're walking? Only you, Sharice. That makes no sense.
I just want to thank everyone for their support. As you've already indicated, this is our 4th annual event. We hope to be back next year in person for the 5th annual, back on Hollywood Beach. At this time, I want to shout out all of our participants and especially our teams. So we have Team Big Red, Team D Striders, Team ATL Divas, Team Caretakers, K Gaines A-Team, My Sister's Keepers, T Wade Dream Chasers, Team Psychology, Team Dixon, Team Trailblazers, The Avengers, The Bells, and Tiffany Fox. Thank you. And our 2 biggest teams are Big Red, they're in a dead heat, by the way, and the Avengers. So let's see who wins.
All right, Big Red and the Avengers, it's a fight. Who's going to make it? Who's going to be on top? Sharice, thank you. We're getting a lot of wind because we can tell you're outside. So we'll check back in with you a little bit later, Sharice. Thank you.
Perfect.
All right. That was Sharice Gauze. And let me say that, of course, Kim Gaines is the president of the South Broward Alumni Chapter. We also saw Tramika Wade, who is the chair of physical and mental health. And we just talked to Sharice Gauze, who is the assistant chair of the Physical and Mental Health Committee. We are doing so much to make sure that you are staying physically and mentally healthy. And this 5K is one of the things. So let's see, do we have our Zoom view? I know we were having some technical difficulties. Do we have our Zoom view up? I don't know if I see it for some reason, but hopefully we will be able to get back to the Zoom view. Something happened with the Zoom room and not sure what, but hopefully very soon we'll be able to see the participants in Zoom because we care about you. So hopefully you can hear me and see me. I know you can, but we welcome you and we're so happy to see you. All right, well, let's keep moving with the program. Okay, that's a big echo. Okay, that's a big echo. Okay, let's take Zoom off, please. Thank you. All right, so for some reason, we're having technical difficulties with Zoom today. Even when you check everything and it's fine. Then you go live and God laughs. So this is a God having a sense of humor today and laughing. So Zoom people, we will be with you shortly. Hopefully all will be well very soon, but we see you. So we're also in Zoom physically so we can see you and know that you're having a great time. So just go ahead and give a wave to everybody and make sure that you all are doing fine. Drink your water, drink your water. All right, we are going to get started with our program because we do have a program aspect to this. We are having someone, or we have somebody from the March of Dimes with us, Stacy Stewart. She is the president and CEO of the March of Dimes, and she's about to speak. Stacy?
Greetings, Soars. My name is Stacy Stewart, and I'm a member of Delta Sigma Theta. I was initiated into the Mu Beta chapter in 1983. I'm also now president and CEO of the March of Dimes. And as the first Black woman to serve in this role, it is my honor that our sorority is partnering with us in the fight for the health of all moms and babies. I also want to extend my heartfelt thanks to SOAR President Beverly Smith and all the leaders of Delta Sigma Theta for selecting March of Dimes as our 2021 Fortitude Through Giving charitable partner. You know, we are living in the most dangerous developed nation in the world in which to give birth, and that's especially true for moms and babies of color. And now this crisis is even worse. We're now entering the second year of our COVID-19 pandemic, and so your support is now more important than ever.
Okay, thank you so much for that. We are so happy to have you on board with us. So we're going to keep going, ladies and gentlemen. I want to recognize the sponsors once again. We can't do this enough. We have to keep recognizing our sponsors. That's Memorial Hospital West. That's NOBLE, Noble, South Florida chapter. That's also the Home Value Group Realty. Home Value Group Realty, thank you for being on board with us. ED2RN Tutoring and Consulting. We all need a little bit of that. Lavish Smiles. I love that. I love that name. Lavish Smiles. Who doesn't want to smile lavishly? And then Pro Performance, who did the wonderful, wonderful warm-up that we did at the beginning. That was courtesy of Pro Performance. This is fantastic. We are now going to move on. Actually, let's check in with Tramika. Tramika, are you still there? I want to check in and see what's going on where you are. I do see Tramika. Come on, Tramika. Hey.
You see me?
I see you. I see you. We can see you. We see a bunch of you. Hey. Oh.
There's the medal.
Oh,
the race
wow.
towel.
That's a dope medal. I like that.
Every year we have to
Wow.
get better and better.
Wow. Every year. And every year you do get better and better. Wow, fantastic. So tell me what's happening there. How far along are you? I know we just kind of started in a sense, but how far along are you? And how much is a 5K? Go ahead.
A 5K is about 3 miles and we're about halfway done. So we've already done 1.5 miles.
Wow. So in the time we've been yapping and talking, you have been moving and shaking. Okay. Wow. So that's 3 miles. And thank you for putting that up because we hear the term 5K and we don't know how long. I've always was like, well, how long is a 5K? So it's about 3 miles or 3.1 miles, something to that effect. And so generally you can do that. Somebody walking at a steady rate could do that like maybe in an hour or so. Would you say?
Yeah, about an hour, hour and a half. Yep.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And is that your team behind you or is that another team?
This is all teams mixed up. Erica, which is the Avengers, is the majority of her team. My team, I have my Dream Chasers out here.
Okay.
We have a few other participants that registered, independently.
Okay.
So we just all kind of met up out here.
Wow. Wow. Fantastic. Well, tell them we said that we are so happy that they're here and we are sending them virtual energy so that they can walk, virtual power bars, virtual water, so that they can walk and be strong. Tell them thank you from us.
Thank you so much, Tati.
Absolutely. We'll be back with you in just a little bit. So see you later. All right. That was Shamika Wade. She is the chair of the Physical and Mental Health Committee. I don't know if, again, ladies and gentlemen, so sorry about the Zoom. We wanted you to be able to see the Zoom participants, but it looks like something is up. There is buggy, so we're not able to show the Zoom for some reason. Something is happening. So we're working on trying to get that fixed, but just know to the people in Zoom that we love you. We appreciate you being here. We hope that you are walking and not sitting. We hope that you are being strong and do it. Look, I'm pretending to walk, but because I'm sitting down, there's no way I could have walked and done all of this. But we are happy that you're what you know what, walk for me. You all take the steps for me. There's enough of you. If everybody takes one step, that's my 5K. Okay, so we'll have that. We'll make that work. Thank you so much. Well, we have someone else who has come to give greetings to all of you from another one of our partners that we are sponsoring today, the Lupus Foundation of America, the Florida chapter. Amy Yalden is the CEO of the Florida chapter of the Lupus Foundation of America, and she is going to give you some greetings and some words. Amy?
Thank you to everybody participating today in the annual run for the South Broward Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, and for your continued support of the Lupus Foundation of America Florida Chapter. Lupus is a chronic autoimmune disease that can damage any part of the body, including the skin, joints, and organs, and there is no known cure. Lupus can strike without warning and affects each person differently, with symptoms ranging from mild to life-threatening. It is estimated that 1.5 million Americans and at least 5 million people worldwide have some form of lupus. 90% of people living with lupus are women, and most people with lupus develop it between the ages of 15 and 44. And it is 2 to 3 times more prevalent among women of color than among Caucasian women. And a recent research study indicated that lupus affects 1 in 537 young African American women in this country. And I'd like to introduce you to some of our lupus warriors who would like to share their story of what it's like to live with lupus, especially during a time of a pandemic.
Hi, I'm Teresa Cobb, and I've had lupus for 13 years. Lupus has affected my life in so many ways. There have been times when I couldn't even take my daughter to school because I couldn't even get out of bed. I've lost my beautiful hair, and just today, making this video is a struggle. Sadly, because of this pandemic, you're getting an idea of what it's like for lupus patients. We're always afraid of leaving the house, of catching something, because for us, it's life or death. Our immune system works against us. And someone like me, my immune system thinks it should attack my heart and lungs like it would the cold or flu.
So I have definitely had multiple flares. I have been into different doctors. I have developed more allergies. I have now received another diagnosis of mixed connective tissue disorder and Sjogren's. And osteoarthritis. So definitely 2020 has been a roller coaster ride for me. I hope that other lupus patients are finding the best in 2020, and if they are.
Hi, my name is Carla Drake Serrano. I've been living with lupus for the last 8 years. Lupus is affecting my kidneys. I also get seizures. Sadly, with everything that is going on right now, with the pandemic, you can have a slightly idea how a lupus patient feel every day. We are always afraid to leave our house because we think that we're going to catch something, because our immune system works against us. For example, it's like our immune system thinks that our kidneys and our heart is something that it needs to be attacked, and like it will attack the flu, and it will attack the cold.
Thank you so much, South Broward Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority. for all the efforts you and your sisters, friends, and family have made for patients like me, especially during these times. I was diagnosed with lupus at age 27, and I really appreciate all that you do for patients like us to help us get through these tough times. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you so much, South Broward Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, for helping LFA Florida and for helping people like me. We're counting on you.
Thank you, South Florida Broward alumni of the chapter of the Delta Sigma Theta sorority for helping the LFA Florida and helping people like me. We are counting on you. Thank you.
Hi, South Broward Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority and all of you participating today. I am Jillian, the Outreach and Events Coordinator for the Lupus Foundation of America Florida Chapter. I want to personally thank you for all of your continued support. Now more than ever, we need it. Thank you again. Have fun today and be safe.
Thank you again to all of you who are helping us raise critical funds and awareness to solve the cruel mystery of lupus. We couldn't do it without you. Have a great race day and be safe. Thank you again.
Okay, thank you so very much. Those were our partners over at the Lupus Foundation of America. That was Florida chapter. That was Amy Yalden. She is the CEO. Thank you so much for putting all that nice stuff, all those wonderful words together, and the well wishes. We hope everybody is doing well. By this point, you should be well into your 5K. If those some of you that are running, you may be done. I don't know. but we are so happy to welcome you once again. Let me tell you who I am again. If you're just joining us, I'm about to reset what we're doing. My name is Tachi, Dr. Chatachi Egwu. I am a member of the South Broward Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta. Today, I'm also your host for this wonderful event, which is going by so quickly. There are a lot of things that are happening. I have to, again, I keep saying thank you to the sponsors because of the fact that it's because of them that we are doing this. Also because of our runners. So everybody involved today, look, this is happening because of everybody that's involved. But I'm going to take a special privilege and say hello and thank you to our sponsors once again. Memorial Hospital West, that is Noble, NOBLE South Florida chapter, the Home Value Group Realty, ED2, RN Tutoring and Consulting, Lavish Smile. Look, I'm never going to get over that name because I love it so much. So if you want to smile lavishly, in fact, go ahead, take that. If you want it, you're welcome, Lavish Smiles. I'm kidding, but thank you, Lavish Smiles, for your support. And also Pro Performance, of course, the wonderful individuals who did our warm-up. That is courtesy of Pro Performance. Thank you so very much. Again, thank you to Amy Yalden. We are going to keep going. I don't know if we have, I don't think we have it up yet. So we are going to keep going. Do we have Soror President Kim Gaines? Are you around? I'd like to talk to you for a moment. Let's see.
I am.
Hey there.
I am here.
Hey. What's happening on the walking front? Where are you at?
I am probably right now at about 2.5 miles. And I'm just trying to stay focused. And
Wow.
I'm walking with people who have long legs and I have short legs. So they're making me stretch it out or I'll get left behind. Which is good though, gets my heart rate up.
Absolutely. So what are you looking forward to for next year? I know that we've all been thrown for a loop because we've had to do things virtually. This is the second year that South Broward has done things virtually. What are we looking forward to for next year?
Well, I hope that we will be slowly coming out of this crisis, and so we'll be, keeping our ears to the ground with our national leadership and with CDC, Center for Disease Control, to see how we can safely move forward. And but at this time, in terms of our national leadership, we are still virtual for all of our activities right now.
Fantastic. But let
So
me ask
all
this.
depends on what happens in the future.
It depends on what happens in the future. Absolutely. But let me ask this. Do you think that there will always be a virtual aspect to this? Even though we may go back to doing things in person, do you think you'll also keep the virtual aspect?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. There's been a lot of opportunities that have come about because of the virtual aspect. And we're able to engage more participants because people don't have to travel. So there's been a huge, win for us on that side with the fact that we are virtual. And I say one of the best things about a virtual event is when you forget that you're virtual. So like today, I'm forgetting that I'm virtual. Yes.
Absolutely.
So, so there's a huge opportunity for us, and it allows us to engage with more participants, more people in the community, and to have more people, and to have a reach. Our reach has, grown from a local community to actually nationwide. So that's been a very exciting piece for us as well.
Wow. Well, this is really exciting. The fact that this is our second year doing this virtual, our fourth year overall, and we're just looking for greater things to come. I'm looking forward to doing a mashup of virtual and in person. So looking forward to that.
And before I go, I want to say that, as you said, this is our second time doing this virtual. But if you recall that we were on the same very weekend, last year, and we literally had about 2 weeks to do a transition, because that's when we went to the hard shutdown in the middle of March 16th, and then we were having the 5K 2 weeks later. So thank you to you and to Curtis for helping us pivot so quickly to get this activity up and on the road and up in virtual land. And we did it. We did it.
We absolutely did do it.
We were one of the first to do it.
Yes. We're the first, and might I say the best?
Yes. Yes, we were the first.
Absolutely. But it's great that we were able to lead the way, because now so many others are doing things. They're 5Ks virtually. They're doing other events virtually. So I'm so glad that we were able to pave the way for other people to say, it's okay not to be in person, and you have to do what you have to do. You have to pivot on the head of a dime, which is not a saying, but I'm making it one anyway.
Yes. We pivot very quickly to this platform in 2 weeks. And again, like you said, it sometimes took some people their mind to get there, because they were like, how can we do this virtually? And now all the runs have been a virtual run. So yes,
absolutely. And may I say that I think this has also stretched our creativity as chapters, as a nation in general. We've had to figure out, how do you still maintain contact with people? How do you still keep fit, physically and mentally fit, virtually? But we've all figured out ways to do it, and I'm actually so proud of us and all of us as a country that we've really pivoted and done a lot of things to come forward on this front.
Yes, absolutely. And I've been in some places that I never would have been able to do that had it not been for the pandemic, and been in the rooms with some people that I never would have been able to be in a room with them had it not been for the pandemic.
Absolutely, because I'm sure there are some people that are watching now on Facebook Live and on YouTube Live, and they are in places that are not South Florida. And so we are able to connect with them and bring them into the fold, and they're not even here. So we may not have ever have met them if it was not for the power and magic of live streaming.
Absolutely. Thank you so very much. Again, thank you. And thank you, Curtis. We appreciate you.
And Curtis hears you backstage. So we'll be back with you, Sharice, and Tramika a little bit later. Thank you, President Gaines.
You're welcome.
Okay. Fantastic. All right. I'm going to take a liberty and say hey to the Zoom people. I know for some reason we cannot see you. We are working on that, but I want to let you know that you are seen. We see you. We're just working on trying to get you seen by everybody else. But the point is, the important thing is that you are getting your workout on, and we see you getting your workout on quite hard. And so we're excited for you. I'm excited to be here. Who am I? My name is Tachi, media professor, filmmaker, media content producer, journalist, part of this chapter, the South Broward Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. This is our 4th annual 5K, our second one that is virtual. And might I say, this is going very, very well. We are having a great time. People are able, I love the merging of both the virtual and the in-person, in real life, or IRL as we say in the digital world. So I'm loving this meshing of it. Go teams. We're going to check in later because apparently there is a rivalry between two of the teams. So we'll see who wins with that. So we're going to keep going because we have another guest that is here in studio with us. Are you here, Amy Pont? Amy Pont is the Director of Community Care Partner. She should be here. Amy, are you here?
Can you hear me?
Hey, yes,
Hey.
we see you. Welcome back.
Care plan shirt.
Loving the shirt.
Thank you.
Loving the shirt. Well, welcome back. This is your second year with us.
It is.
Yeah, so it's been a whole year. What's been happening in a year?
Lots actually been happening, but so today, last time I talked to you about nutrition and health, but today I want to talk to you about maternal health. And I know that one of the charities that you guys are raising money for is the March of Dimes, an incredibly important organization I work very closely with. I am director of community programs for Community Care Plan, but I also sit on the board of the Broward County Healthy Start Coalition, and I also chair the Maternal Health Committee. And so one of the things I really want to talk to the Deltas about today is maternal health. Because sadly, first of all, we have a saying at A Healthy Start, which is that no woman should die as a result of being pregnant or giving birth, right? I mean, that's just crazy in this country. That's number one. Two is that if you're not aware, Black women die at 3 times the rate of white women as a result of childbirth. And so we really need to put a stop to that. So you could ask yourself, why is that? And there are a lot of reasons why, but some of them are some of the health factors that we know are more common in Black women, like diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity, poor diet. Some other ones are things like unhealthy relationships, stress. And of course, we know now in a COVID world, stress is more than ever. So, those are some of the reasons what impacts. So you might want to ask yourself, what can we do? The first is that we really need to educate our community on, number one, the importance of prenatal care. Even if you've had 3-4 kids, a lot of women think, I've been down this road, I don't need early prenatal care. Or more importantly, because women a lot of times do develop high blood pressure and sometimes do die shortly after childbirth. And a lot of women don't think that visit that they see the doctor after they give birth is important because, again, especially if they've had other kids, they know the ropes. But the doctor can pick up things that you may not be aware of. But also you need to know the symptoms yourself and advocate, because the other thing that we think is really important is women need to have a voice and they need to be heard. So if they you know your body better than anybody. So we have to really encourage women that you know your body, you need to have a voice, you need to let that doctor know or your healthcare provider know what you're feeling and not let them brush you off. So we kind of really encourage people to have that voice, encourage that prenatal care. And the other final thing is know the resources in the community. Healthy Start, which I believe we provided the information. is a great resource. Healthy Mothers, Healthy Babies is another one. Broward County WIC, the March of Dimes. They're all great. 211 Broward. They're all great resources if you don't know who to connect with in the community to get the help you need. And I think we also provided some information about a workshop coming up this week for anyone who's concerned about both maternal mortality, maternal health, and also infant health as well.
So excellent information. You talked about, advocating for yourself, but who are the advocates for these women? Obviously you have to advocate for yourself.
Right.
If you don't, we've seen so many instances where things have gone wrong and gone south because of that. But are there places that advocate or people that act as advocates for these women?
Yes. So a couple things. So one is that the Healthy Start Coalition actually has a program called the Connect program. So any woman, regardless of whether you have health insurance, you don't have health insurance, you're documented, you're not documented, they actually have a program where they connect you with different resources in the community, whether it be for first-time moms, they have home visiting programs. That would be one resource. Checking out the local doula organizations. A lot of insurance plans are starting to cover, the Medicaid plans are starting to cover doulas, which are basically women who come into the home either before pregnancy, before birth or after birth, and do a lot of education, can help out around the home, help during labor. So they're another really good resource for these women as well. Your local WIC organization, going to WIC, they have resources as well. But yes, there are definitely organizations out there that are advocating for these moms and providing resources.
Interesting. Thank you so much for that. So hopefully all of you are getting this information because it is pertinent. I have a question also about, you talked about undocumented women. So that there are resources out there for, regardless if you're documented or undocumented. Do you find, or are you finding that the undocumented woman or women that are undocumented are reluctant or hesitant to seek out these services?
Absolutely. And especially, hopefully things are changing, but yes, especially with the previous administration where there was, so much crackdown, we were seeing a huge number of women not seeking any kind of care. And the same thing, it's important to know again that our public hospitals, Broward Health, Memorial Healthcare System, a sponsor of this event, they do not turn women away because of documentation or no documentation. But yes, we realize that a lot of women don't realize that, or what we are finding is they wait to the very last minute to go to the hospital and seek care. But as I mentioned, that prenatal care is so important. So yes.
Fantastic. Wonderful. And I want to also touch on the point of doulas. You mentioned that some insurances will cover the cost of a doula. What if they don't, and you really want to have a doula involved with your birth? How would you navigate that?
That's a good question. I'm honestly not sure I know the answer to that one. I think that's one where, we need to, for those who, as organizations want to support that, that may be something where there's potential to partner with some of the, national doula organizations to see how we can fix that. But I know it is at the state level, that is something they're really starting to look at. So hopefully maybe more and more plans will, like I said, Medicaid does. Hopefully more of the private insurers will jump on that bandwagon if we lobby enough. So it may be something where organizations such as the Deltas can try and lobby for something like that.
Yeah. I was going to ask about, is it possible to lobby for something like that?
Yes, I think for sure.
And
the other thing, I will put one more pitch out there, because the state Senate is trying to actually cut funding to the Healthy Start program. Did I lose you? So that may be.
No, I'm here.
Also, okay. So also something to call your state senators to tell them the importance of maintaining Healthy Start funding, which has been in place for 30 years and connects women regardless of their of their ability to pay connects
Mhm.
them to services in the community. So we cannot lose that funding. So I could probably send more information if the Deltas want information, but we really want you to call your state senators to tell them we need to preserve Healthy Start funding for these women.
Wow. Fantastic. Is there anything else that you want to share with us?
No, I think, like I said, just come to our website. You can go to Community Care Plan's website. We have information on women staying healthy, and we have all kinds of tips. So do check out both, the Healthy Start website, Community Care Plan's website, and educate yourself. And if you can attend the conference this Wednesday, we welcome you.
Wonderful. And could you give us the information for that conference again, please?
Okay, I do have it up on my computer.
Yeah, no worries.
Where'd it go? It is on Wednesday, April the 14th from 1 to 4. It is via Zoom, and you can register on Eventbrite. It's called the Black Maternal Health Workshop, Improving Birth Outcomes, Practical Strategies on Supporting Pregnant Women and New Parents.
Fantastic. Wow. Amy Pont, we are how lucky are we that we have you every year to come and share this fantastic information with us. Thank you. Thank you.
Keep up the good work with all your walking, running, and all of that. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Well, thank you, Amy Pont. We'll see you next year.
Next year.
All right. Take care. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. I mean, and I'm sure it's 9 o'clock now. I'm sure we're at a point where many of you may already be done, but we are going to check in with you first. Let's reset. This is the 4th annual 5K of the South Broward Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, the 2nd annual virtual 5K. There are a number of you that are in Zoom, and we so wish we could see you, but I'm seeing you, sending you positive energy, and we feel your energy over here in studio. And I've been alerted that there are a lot of things going on in Zoom. In fact, there are cyclists on Peloton getting their thing on, getting their work in on the Peloton. And, Peloton is really popular nowadays. So why not use it for a wonderful event like the 5K? Yeah. How awesome is that? Wonderful. So let me say thank you again to Amy Pont for being here. Oh, I didn't reintroduce myself. I'm Tachi, Dr. Chitachi Egwu. This is my chapter, the South Broward Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated, and I'm happy to be here. And I'm pretending to walk and run. I mean, the work I'm doing, it feels like I'm running with you all. So, take this as my virtual 5K for today. So before we get to some upcoming, and we're getting ready to wrap up because, it takes about an hour to get through a 5K. We've got people that are walking, people on the Peloton, people that are cycling. We've got so many people doing great things in the Zoom chat, just acknowledging that. Thank you so much. And you know what? I need to acknowledge the whole tech team that is working on this. It's not only Curtis and myself, and myself is kind of half because I'm also doing this, but we've also got Kelly Allen and Curleen Jules from the Info and Tech team, the chair and co-chair respectively. All right. So we are going to keep going. You know who I want to check in with? Let's check in with Tramika Wade because she's the chair of the physical and mental health. This will give us an idea of where we are. Tramika, are you there? Okay. I don't know why, again, I can't hear you for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, but they may be able to hear you in Zoom, so that is okay. Let us know what's happening over there. Okay, hold tight. Yeah, we can't hear you for some reason. You're not being heard in Zoom. We will come back to you, Tramika. For some reason, the tech gods are not smiling on us today, so we can't hear you, but hopefully we'll be able to get back to you. Let's see if we can get Charisse in here. Maybe we'll be able to hear her. Charisse, are you there? Let's bring Charisse on. All right, I'm not hearing you, and I don't think they can hear you in Zoom either. We see you, though. but we can't hear you. But just give us a little, give us a little 360 of everybody that's there and who. Yes, everybody wave your head. Yes, absolutely. Well, I can tell they look tired. they look just beat. Wow. But there are a lot of you there, and I'm glad to see that you are social distanced. Fantastic. Okay, great. All right. So for some reason I can't hear you all. But I'm so glad that you all are there. Fantastic. All right. That is the beauty of technology, ladies and gentlemen, but it's okay because you roll with the punches. We saw all those great people out there it's a meshing of various teams, and there are a lot of you in Zoom that are doing your thing in Zoom, which is awesome. All right. So we're going to do this. Let's bring on President Gaines. Are you there? We need to see if we can hear you. Kim Gaines, are you there?
I am here.
Okay, well, I hear you.
Okay.
Fantastic. All right, great. All right, President Gaines, let's bring her on. Great. Hey there. How are you?
Hey.
Good.
So we are just finishing up our walk, and we're about to take a picture of all our participants today. I actually have Sharice Gaz on one side. There she is. And I have Sharika Wade on the other side of me. There she is.
Great.
You couldn't hear them earlier. But we are taking a social distance picture to show all of what we're doing, because we're here. Some of us were here at 7:30 and we started walking. And so most of us have finished our 3 miles. And so we are here to, memorialize the event.
Fantastic. And physical distancing is a must in today's day and age. So I'm glad to hear that you are staying safe. Well, let's get some final words from you on today's event, what you thought, directions for the future, just everything.
Okay, so today was a very nice day. Again, when the weather is cooperating, it's always a nice day because you never know what the weather in South Florida is going to be like, even though April typically is a very nice month. But we have a huge overcast, and which kept us cool and kept the weather a little cool. So we're happy about that. We're so happy that our sponsors have joined with us today, and we thank them. And we thank all of our organizations that are participating with us, March of Dimes and the Lupus Foundation of South Florida, to hear some of those testimonies from women to tell us how what we're doing is going to help them today has really touched my heart, I know, and probably touched the hearts of many others. And I'm just excited about that. And we're looking forward to doing this again next year. But I would ask everyone to please join us on any of our upcoming events. You can log on to our website, www.dstsouthbroward.org. You can see a list of all of our upcoming events. And you can join with us and help us do better things and greater things in the future. And that's one of the things that we want to do.
Fantastic. And we actually are going to bring you back in a minute because I'm going to go through some of these events. So thank you so much.
Wonderful.
We'll bring you back in a minute. Okay.
Oh, okay. I was supposed to jump. I didn't jump. Okay.
All right. That was President Kim Gaines. You can see they are elated that they are done and elated just to kind of be physically distanced and together. But we have a couple of things that I need to talk to you all about, some housekeeping things. We really want to know what you think about our events. And you should have noticed in the chat on Zoom that there is a link for you to be able to tell us what you think about this event. So please go to if you see it on the screen, and you should see it in the chat, there is a SurveyMonkey link that will let you give your thoughts on the event. And we really do appreciate your thoughts on that. So please fill it out. Please go to that link. It's really easy. Just click on the link and fill out your thoughts on the event. So thank you so much for that. We'll put this up again. And now let's take a look at, we're not done for the sororial year. No, sir, no, ma'am. We have other events that are coming up. So what I'd like to do is talk about some of these events. So Curtis, just go ahead and start putting some things up on the screen. And of course, you are always welcome to go ahead and go to our website, dstsouthbroward.org, and find out more. So this is the Violet Voice. This is our publication, our newsletter. Well, it's more than a newsletter. I'll call it a publication. And there are a lot of great information. There's a lot of great information, articles, etc. And did you know that you can actually advertise in the Violet Voice? You can. So I am going to direct you to get in touch with us via the website, via the form on the website, if you are interested in going ahead and advertising in the Violet Voice. So once again, you can advertise in the Violet Voice. We publish periodically, and we would love to have you in our midst. So go ahead and contact us via the website, that form. Could I please have, great, thank you. So, Virtual College Fair is coming up on May 1st. This is one of our annual May Week events. So we're doing a Virtual College Fair from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on Saturday, May 1st. And there are a lot of things that you can expect. If you are looking to go to college soon, or you have a student that is going to college soon, you definitely want to be in on this one. And again, you can find more information on this on our website, dstsouthbroward.org. And I know this is really tiny and very hard to see, but we'll put this up and you can then go to our website and see more. These are all of our May Week events, like the College Fair, Cash for College. We also, coming up, I'm about to talk about our Crimson Heart Jabberwock pageant. Also, we've got a World Health event coming up, Follow Your Bliss, and a town hall for those of you that are social action minded. So we have quite a full May week. It goes from May 1st to May 6th. You definitely want to join us for all of these great events. And we also, this is not the only time you get to move, ladies and gentlemen. We also are participating in a virtual Relay for Life. So we have this 5K, but every year the South Broward Alumni Chapter participates in the American Cancer Society's Relay for Life. We definitely want to raise money for the cause. And so please join us. This is coming up soon. We will get you an exact date when we have it. We invite you to go to the website. Once again, dstsouthbroward.org is our website. All of our upcoming events are there. And guess what? You see how you can follow us on social media? Did you see that? We also post all of these things on social media. Follow us on Facebook, South Broward DST, on Twitter, DST South Broward, and on Instagram, South Broward DST. So make sure you're following us and you can get updates that way. That is the Relay for Life. Coming up is Mr. and Miss Crimson. This is our Jabberwock event. This is a pageant for our Jabberwock event. You know, the Jabberwock is something that many chapters of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated participate in, and we have one. Now, it is happening on May 2nd. So I'm not sure if it's happening on May 2nd or the actual registration is due May 2nd. Do we have word on that? Okay, the event date I've just been told is actually May 2nd. So May 2nd, take a look at our website. That information is there. Again, as you can see on the flyer, dstsouthbroward.org. All the information is there. Please feel free. If you have a young Mr. or a Miss that would like to be in the pageant, go ahead and go to that website. And that is what we have coming up. You would think we're not done, but we're almost done for the sorority year, but we still have a jam-packed year. We said we're no rest for the weary. We go till June. We're going all the way up till June. But it's our pleasure to do this, to bring the community so many wonderful, important events and activities. And we thank you all for being there. Thank you so very much. All right, let's do this. Let's see. what we have coming up next. We actually need to recognize our sponsors, and then we're going to close out. If we could, Mr. Curtis, there we go. Those are the list of our sponsors. Memorial Hospital West. One last time, we're going to say thank you, and thank you once again. It's because of you that we're able to do this. Noble South Florida chapter, NOBLE. Also the Home Value Group Realty. Thank you so very much. We appreciate you. ED2 RN Tutoring and Consulting. Thank you. It is a pleasure to have your support. Lavish Smile. You know I'm not going to let that go. I'm going to smile lavishly for you to show you my lavish smile. So Lavish Smiles, thank you so much. Your name will forever be my favorite on my list of great nomenclature for dentist offices. Just saying. So thank you so much, Lavish Smiles. And also Pro Performance. I was pretending to do the stretches and warm-ups, and before ever you do anything, you should always warm up. So we were so happy to have the people from Pro Performance on board who provided us with the wonderful warm-up video. You warmed up and you showed out. All right. So now what we're going to do is bring back President Kim Gaines, bring back Tramika Wade and Sharice Gauze onto the screen so that we can properly say goodbye. Hey there.
All right. I'm
here. Good. You're here.
Hey.
Hey. Wonderful. Hey. Wait, do we have Sharice? Hey. Yay. All right. We're all here and I can hear everybody, I think.
Thank you for your support, and we'll see you anytime.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Great.
We want to. Yeah, it was great. I'm super excited, and thank you for having me host this. This was really a highlight of my day. And although I didn't walk with you all, like I said, I feel like I did. So I'm going to go and take a nap after this. Can you tell? Do you see the sweat on my brow? I feel like yes. We
can tell.
Because whenever I host, I bring my entire self to it. So I feel like I walk with you all. But thank you so much for. I have to give personal shout out because President Gaines, your leadership in all of this and your vision of wanting to do this virtually initially last year. That's the reason we're doing it. So thank you, Tramika and Sharice. If nobody else works, you work in the world. If nobody else works in the world, you guys are hardworking. Thank you so much. You pulled this together and made it great. Thank you, ladies. So I'm going to let you all go.
They did a great job. They did a great job.
They did. So we're going to let you go, and then I'm going to close out. So we'll see you, ladies.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, there they go. There they go. Okay, thank you, Curtis, for bringing me back. There they go, off to do whatever else they're going to do for this Saturday, and you all get to do whatever else you'd like to do for this Saturday. Once again, thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to the entire chapter. Thank you to the Physical and Mental Health Committee. Thank you to President Kim Gaines. Thank you to the tech team that even though thank you to Zoom people, Zoom, everybody that is watching in Zoom and running in Zoom, thank you. And we so apologize that for some reason it was not letting us bring you on, but we still see you and saw you and know that you were working hard and participating. Again, technology, that's what happens sometimes, but we'll make it up to you. Look, I'm running now. My arms are running anyway. So that's for you guys in Zoom. Those of you that rocked it on the Peloton, those of you on the treadmill, those of you running outside or walking outside, and those of you that were cycling outside, this was for you. Yay. Okay, also now, finally, the info and tech team, they were helping us with all of this. Kelly Allen, who is the chair, Carlene Jules, who is the co-chair, Curtis, who is one half of the team running this. I affectionately call him, or we all affectionately call him MC Curtis. MC, thank you for your help. And now I am going to sign off. Once again, it's been my pleasure to be your host for this evening or this after. It's not even evening. I'm so used to doing things in the evening. It's morning. It's been my pleasure to be your host for this morning. Thank you so very much for everything that you brought to the table, the energy. Those of you out there in Facebook Live land and YouTube land, we see you. Thank you so much. We see you. We see you. We see you. So let me say hello to some of these people because we didn't get a chance to see you. Nikki Turner was here. She said good morning. Vita Sheffield Hargett was here. Thank you so much. The Deltas of South Broward were here, and they said thank you for joining us. Okay, you heard us. All right, that's great. That's great. And Marsha Joseph says good morning, everyone. Cheryl Haywood was here. And she said, good morning, Soros, and good morning to you. The Lupus Foundation of America was here, and they put a heart in. Oh, the purple heart. We love it. We love it. Lupus Foundation was also in the chat saying thank you for your support and raising awareness. It is our pleasure. Thank you for allowing us the privilege of doing this. Also, here we go. Vanessa Walker said, great morning, Peloton babes. So, and Selena Hightower, I guess, is one of her Peloton babes. Fantastic. How awesome is that? You all ought to write Peloton and say the things you're doing so we could be highlighted, right? So we could all be highlighted. Also, Montoya Jackson says, good morning, Sorors. Jackie Judy says, can you donate? If how? Oh, Mr. Curtis Brooks, can you please put up the caption that has the information of how you can donate? So you have until 11:59 p.m. tonight, ladies and gentlemen, to donate if you so wish. And we would so appreciate if you donated. So go to runsignup.com. It's very long, but I know that our team will be putting that in the chat for YouTube and for Facebook, so you can actually go back and look at the chat for that. And you can also watch the replay of this if you so wish, but go back in the chat. We're going to put that in the chat as well, so feel free to donate. We would love it and appreciate that. Thank you so much. You can take that away. And Charlene Collins says, great morning, SBAC. Thank you. Great morning to you too, Charlene Collins. Fantastic. Wow, this has been a fantastic morning. Once again, I just wanted to recognize everybody that was watching us on Facebook and on YouTube. Those of you in Zoom, we love you, love you, love you forever, ever, ever. And we hope that we will see you again right here next year. Same bat time, same bat channel. Yeah, I love pop culture references, so that's why I did that. I'm Chatachi Egwu, and we will see you next year. Cheers.